Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more EU4, the Third Rome, playing as Moravia. Currently fighting Poland, trying to beat the ever-loving snot out of them if I can. They do have enough troops that they are a threat to either of these armies individually, so we do have to be somewhat cautious, but with them fighting the Teutons, I think there's a good chance that we will be able to live. We're done here with Austria, let's not do that anymore. So I did decide that we're not going to go for Protestantism. We're going to stay Catholic in this game. Why? Because I did some testing. Turns out, this Jesuit University thing here that gives me +1 yearly papal influence does not convert over to church power. I didn't know if it would or wouldn't, but now I've confirmed it does not. We would still keep the admin tech cost reduction, which is quite good, but we would not get the papal influence. You might say, that's only 1 yearly papal influence, that's no big deal, who cares? I care. You know why? There's about 300 years left in the game. That's 300 more papal influence over the course of the game, which translates into 3 more stability, which would save me between 600 and 700 admin power for doing so. That's pretty good over the course of the game. I mean, we take tech cost reductions for that same sort of benefit. Or alternatively, 6 times I could go for mercantilism and get 600 diplo power worth. I mean, either way, it makes me a lot of extra monarch points, plus the benefits if we do invest, like for example right now, spend 5 papal influence. Now we have a 7.1% chance of becoming the Curia controller the next time the Pope dies, which would give me a tech cost reduction, a huge aggressive expansion reduction, save me money, extra diplomat, lots of good stuff, and I can call for crusades or excommunicate people. So yeah, that extra influence could actually add up pretty nicely. So it may not seem like it's worth much, but I think it's worth something. I'd like to hold on to it. We're going to switch out generals, because I know that I have another one that has siege value. Hang on. Let's go here, switch them out, go over here. There we go. Now we have an extra 2 siege value working for us. Perfect. Let's improve relations with Sweden for a bit. They're about to break free, and I don't want them getting angry at me. Anyone else I want to improve with? Blah, 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 blah. Brandenburg, maybe? Denmark? I mean, we're not rival to Denmark. They hate me, though. I wonder if there's a chance I can make them like me a little bit better, though, so they stop being a threat to me. Probably not, right? Probably not. Let's instead improve with, the Pope. Since we're now committing to this. Yeah. Oh, and because we're committing to this, I actually do not want to take this province. The capital of Poland. Terrible idea. You know why? Because religious turmoil. That's why. Show you what I mean. If you go over here to Looming Disasters, you can see that there's this thing here called religious turmoil. If we have less religious unity than 75%, it's going to start ticking up on its own. If we own a center of reformation, a hostile center of reformation, it also goes up. It doesn't tell you this, at least not yet. But I happen to know, if we took this center of reformation, we will get the religious turmoil, looming disaster. It will happen, and that would suck. And there's no way for me to convert this province for a while. They have religious zeal until 1534, so that's a problem. Nothing you can do until then. And even once this expires, because it's a religious center, local missionary strength -5%, plus all the other benefits of them being the wrong culture and so on, it's nearly impossible for me to convert them. I only have 6.5% missionary strength. So until we get a lot more missionary strength, there is nothing I can do about that. I do not want a religious center if I can avoid it. So we're going to try to avoid that after all. Poland's coming after me right now, I'm almost positive. Well, maybe not. I think they might. Winter Siege! A siege dragging on over winter is always costly and best avoided completely. The winter has been particularly harsh, and one of our sieges has seen both equipment and soldiers freezing. At this rate, we'll either have to recuperate and wait out the winter, or send in more men. Lose manpower or lose prestige. I will lose the prestige. Yes, it slows us down, but we already have a breach in the walls, so hopefully we'll end up being okay. East Frisia. The Reformation branches out. Isn't this already? Yes. Okay. So now we have the Reformed faith in the game. Okay. Protestant Reformation is spreading like wildfire. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, alright, new faith, new Christian heresy. And just like with Protestants, it has a center of reformation that converts people around it, which is obviously a little bit of a problem for me. So yeah, that's fun. Looks like the Teutons went bankrupt and peaced out with Poland. and they will cede two provinces over to Poland. Okay. That means Poland will now want to come after me. That's a problem. Or they're going to go after this fort, which is okay. Oh, wow. And a whole bunch of provinces just defected over to Brandenburg. The rebels broke the Teutons. So the Teutons are super freaking weak. Super freaking weak. I love that. That's great. Let's keep that, please. Alright, so they want to siege this down. We have now arisen to the throne, a 365. No more Regency Council for us. We have a 423 heir, very average. Meh. Not good. Not bad, just not good. And we could take improved foraging, which would reduce our attrition and save me manpower and also increase their losses, which is pretty good because we still have 6 years until the next level of tech. Obviously, I want to get scientific revolution, but we have a few years, and I'm pretty confident I'm going to need a lot of power if I want to core all this Polish territory, so let's not worry about that. Are they coming after me after all? I think they are. Yep, here they go. But we did get the fort, which means we own the Highlands, dummy! Alright, that was the perfect possible timing. He's not going to get the defensive pips anymore. Come at me, bro, let's do this! There we go. See, he's taking a -2 penalty for his hubris. Hubris! We're actually about to lose our great power status. That's not good. Don't do that. That would be terrible. Stop it. Oh, please stop rolling badly. Come on. Crush! Yes! Goal-oriented. Movement speed on this general. Can we chase you down to Warsaw? I think that's where you're going. Nope. You're going here. Stack wipe? Not quite. Got close, but not quite. That's a stack wipe. Alright, so Poland's dead. Let's have fun sieging them down. Commedia dell'arte performance. Let loose Pantalone, Harlequin, and all other characters, blah blah blah. Make it happen. For the next 4 years, we get yearly prestige. What? No! Why on earth would I spend 10 admin power and 23 ducats for a total of 4 prestige? That sucks. I'd rather lose 5. Doesn't matter to me. Split, split, and split. Go here, 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 and here. Siege it all down. Lithuania, do your thing as well. Siege everything. All the things. Ruin them. Ruin Poland. You go here. You go here. You go here as well. There we go. Poland's dead. Very dead. We can humiliate these guys for extra power projection. You don't need to stack on me, Lithuania. You'll be fine. Now, I'm wondering if we can actually siege down the capital of Pomerania. Is it being sieged down by anything? Yes, yes it is. Maybe not. It looks like Lübeck's doing that right now. Okay. I was going to say maybe we should siege down Pomerania and separate piece them out, but I don't think that's going to happen. Bit of a shame, honestly, but alright. That's fine. Okay, so we have an 81% war score. Pomerania, would you like out of this war? Yes, they would. Okay, let's just piece them out. 99% war score. Good enough for me. Okay, now the question is what to take. Not taking this. I have claims on these 3. I could take you. Coalition already? Good lord. That's way more aggressive expansion than I think I deserve. Way more. What if I did this? And then handed this off to Lithuania and made a bridge? Now that's worth a fair bit of aggressive expansion. Teutons, Bavaria, Bohemia, and Poland. Poland can't join. Teutons are bankrupt. Bohemia I could handle. Bavaria not a threat. Yeah, this is an option. This still gets me 2 provinces. We finally don't have to walk all the way around. Lithuania getting stronger is a little scary, but we will reduce their liberty desire a tiny bit for giving them a province, which is okay. And this makes it a lot easier for me to respond and help them with rebellions and stuff like that. We're not taking this no matter what, so I hate to lose this province. What would happen if I took this? Bohemia, Poland, Teutons, Bavaria. Same coalition. No extra threat. I could handle that. 74. Okay, smokes. Okay, we would humiliate them. War reps. And money? Yes. This is an acceptable peace deal to me. Then again, I would have more Protestant land, though. Can I handle this? 357 power. Maybe I don't want to do this right now. If I take more Protestant land here, I'm probably going to get religious turmoil. It's currently at 91%. Maybe we're okay. No, you know what? We're okay. Let's go ahead and take this. All right, that's going to be our peace deal then with Poland. Say goodbye. Done. And we have a bridge with Lithuania. Thank God. We're not going to be trapped from them anymore. Core. Of course, now it's going to be a long time before we're able to get the next idea, but oh well. What can you do? So yeah, that reduces... Actually, it did nothing. I thought that would help reduce their Liberty Desire, but it did absolutely nothing for me. That sucks. Alright, well, we need to keep these guys loyal as much as possible. I do not want to risk anyone trying to support their independence. That would be terrible. Alright, so we're going to claim this. And this. And that'll do. Okay. So we've upset Austria a little bit. We could improve relations a fair bit more with them. Let's go ahead and do that. Brandenburg is not happy. Maybe we should improve with them for a bit as well. Yeah, let's try to do that. Sweden has rivaled the Teutons. Makes sense. Teutons are very weak right now. Okay. Poland has rivaled me back. Good. And we converted somebody, so that's some more of them gone, but we cannot convert anything else. We're down to 82% religious unity. Increases my national unrest a little bit, but otherwise not a huge deal. They all have religious zeal. That's why I can't convert them. It's too bad. Diplotech? Nah. So do we want to invest a bit more and try to become the papal controller? We could do that. We have a pretty reasonable amount of papal influence. Or I could spend it on other things. Diplo rep. Manpower. I could really use the manpower, I suppose, but... Let's invest a little bit more. We now have a 12.5% chance to become the papal controller. Okay. So that's a 1 in 8 chance. I like that. Those are acceptable odds, I think. Clergy demand land. We can give him that. This will do. Give to you. Thank you. We could make the nobility happy with me by calling a diet, but it looks like this is about to go away up to 40% on its own anyway. Burghers, there's nothing I can do to make them happy right now. We're just stuck with that. Alright. Alright. Teutons. Bankrupt, easy target, no friends. Also, I'm rival to them, and I could humiliate them for more power projection if I had to. I don't suppose there's any... I mean, what are the odds I could vassalize these losers? Not at all. No, not for a good long while. Still, this is a lot of non-HRE territory that I wouldn't mind getting my hands on. Work my way up toward the Baltics. Have access to a navy for once. I should probably spy on them, for right? Yeah. Mainz, religious civil disorder. Excuse me. My throat. Not feeling great right now. Makes me sad. Let's pull off of Sweden. It's just like my mouth is like really dry all of a sudden. I don't know why. Let's spy on these guys. I have no claims on them now, but I will have one soon enough. Our general died. Was it the siege one? Nope, we still have that one. Okay. Unhappiness among the clergy. Lose loyalty, papal influence, or lose prestige. I'll lose a prestige, that's fine. Extra papal influence can add up to something pretty nice eventually. Can we finish this war here before Lithuania gets called in on something I don't want them called in on? Please. Papal state embrace colonialism? What are the odds of that? Seems kind of funny, right? Oh wow, it's actually spreading really well through all of Italy. We do have it spreading in some of our lands now, though. That's good. Ooh, we actually got a province that had it already. Yes! That makes it a heck of a lot easier to spread. Spreading by 2.27 per month now. Nearby friendly province has colonialism 1.9. Spread modifier. Yeah, good. That helps. Helps quite a bit. I guess if I'm going to have my troops somewhere... Nah, we can reduce our army maintenance. I don't think we need it. Let's go ahead and save some money for a bit. What should I spend my money on, though? Could get a temple. 0.08. .07 is the best I can do there. Manpower, 375. You know what? I have to do this eventually. Let's start getting some more manpower. I really, really need that. It's very tempting to proclaim a holy war and get the manpower recovery speed plus 15%, but that would only get me like an extra, I don't know, like 20 summit manpower, which doesn't feel like a lot, because it's not a lot. Let's see. How's the Empire looking right now? Pretty good. Let's improve with, or should we spy on somebody? I don't really want to spy on Brandenburg. I think we're okay. Still maxed out with them. We could top it off to be sure. Denmark still hates me. Not surprising. They desire a couple of my provinces. Livonian Order? Muscovy? Maybe we should improve with Muscovy so they don't want to fight Lithuania. Could be a lot worse. Let's try that. Make them a tiny bit happier. So when does the religious zeal expire on these guys? Ratibor. 1541? Good God, this lasts for forever. Yeah, it's going to be a long time before I can convert people to the right faith. But the good news is, as we convert things, we will get extra papal influence. So eventually that'll work out pretty nicely for me. Lubeck has grown. That's good. Switch back to best guess there. And Brandenburg is trying to reconquest some land against Pomerania. Religious civil disorder in East Frisia. I'm not surprised. You did kind of have something fire right beneath your feet. You're probably going to have to flip religions, buddy. I don't really see how that works out in any other way for you. Still capped out on power projection. That's pretty cool. We are now the 7th ranking great power in the world. Good. I like that. Means that I'm doing alright. Bavaria was spying on me. I don't care. Capped out on power. Still can't get anything there. We could embrace a couple of cultures. Let's embrace Polish. And you know what? We'll go ahead and embrace Silesian as well. That's not so bad. What that does for us, if you don't know, if a culture like this one right here, for example, Saxon, is not an accepted culture, it increases the unrest in that province, reduces taxes, manpower, and the effectiveness of your missionaries. So by embracing the Silesian culture, we just made this entire state, all 4 of these, slightly more effective. Less unrest, more taxes, more manpower. Same thing with all these Polish cultures over here. So that should make things a little bit better for me. And it's going to make it a little bit easier for me to convert these when that religious zeal eventually does expire, which is good. Besides, it just seems sort of appropriate that I make everyone in my cultural group work for me, right? I think so. I would love to kill the Teutons, but I don't have the power, so we're not going to do that. Did I? Hey, let's switch over to admin focus real quick. We're doing great on Diplo power, but we have an idea group to go through. Let's do that. Absolutely. Should have done that a while ago, but I forgot about it. Pull off of Austria. What else should we do? I guess we'll just go ahead and improve with outraged countries for a bit. And those provinces have been cored. Good, that's progress. Only 1 to go. Religious civil disorder for the Palatinate. Everyone gets its order. How fun. There we go. And that is all of our cores. Perfect. Perfect. All right, what do we do as far as states? Oh, I actually finished off a state. I didn't even think about that. I'm glad I grabbed this. This is now a completed state for me. It's not a territory. Right? Yeah. Yeah. We get extra benefits from this. Hooray! Disloyal estates, the burghers. Yeah, I'm aware. They'll be fine. Who's worried? I'm not worried. It'll be great. We should probably announce that we want the rest of Poland, right? I want everything related to Poland. It's mine. Mine, I tell you. Mine! Also, all of the Teutons. I want all of them. All the Teutons. Not Brandenburg, though. We're not upset about Brandenburg. Also, this no longer belongs to Bohemia. But Anhalt does. There you go. Okay. This is the land that I want. If you would be so kind as to give it all to me. Just plop over and die. I accept donations. Need to get a claim. These are all very low development, actually. It's going to be very easy to core these up. Pretty cheap. Low aggressive expansion, too. We'll grab that. Cabinet dynamism. A combination of just the correct people in our cabinet can create conditions for a nice little boost in tax income. You'll be pleased to hear that this just happened. 10% tax modifier for the next 10 years. Not bad. Alright. Not so bad at all. Happy with that. Munster has religious civil disorder. Let's pull off of Muscovy. Advancement of the merchant class. The burghers gain influence. Okay. I guess we can use our other diplomat on outraged countries. New advisor slots. We could go for the spy network construction guy. I don't really want to pay for a level 2 guy yet. I'm not rich enough. I mean, we're making 10 ducats a month right now, which is pretty good, but I really need to be using that money to get more money. Like right here, for example, 0.09. That's pretty good. Gosh, can you hear my throat going out? Can you hear the voice? Alright, that's done. Thank you, Palatinate. And we get 11 favors with them. How are we doing with Lithuania? 37% Liberty Desire. Okay, their relative power is growing, apparently, which is a little scary. I know that gave them Warsaw. That certainly doesn't help, but yeah. You know, I really... If their Liberty Desire was a lot lower, I'd be very tempted to enforce my culture on them. Spend 650 power and just make them all Czech. Wouldn't that be hilarious if this whole area just became Czech? That'd be great. And when I eventually do integrate these guys, they'd all be the right culture for when I turn them into states. It'd be awesome. But no. Flanders has become an elector. Of course they have. Maybe we should improve with some of these people. Let's pull off... Let's get one more claim against you. Get it on... What's this? This one. Kulm. Kulm. Who knows? Pull off of that. We're going to improve with, let's say, Cologne. For a while. Gotta make other members of the Empire happy, you know? Are we improving with Ryazan? We are. Why do I care about Ryazan? They're far away. So they're outraged. Who cares? Boo-hoo. So sad. Colonialism still has not quite made it all the way over here. Really would like to get that, if you don't mind. An Inquisitor. We are on track to become the Emperor right now if Hesse dies. Which would be a tremendous amount of power for me to use. Not sure what I would do with it, but probably abuse it in some way, right? The Ottomans are attacking Poland. A reconquest war. I wasn't aware that they had a core, but okay. 0.08. That's decent. Guess we'll do that. Manpower? 303 will have to do. Need that manpower, guys. Have to have it. Brabant declared war on Cologne. Is that necessary? Austria has embraced colonialism. Good. So once that finishes expanding there, thank you, it'll eventually start working my way toward my capital. Good, 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 good. So wait, how did you get it already? No, but for real, how did you get this already? You've only got like one province that has it. Austria. Maybe this one does. Okay, I take it back. You got 2 provinces of 24 development, and that's all it took? Jeez, man. Austria is now a world power. We lost a claim on Straubing. Don't care. I am still 7th in the world, though. I am still technically stronger than Austria. And Austria gets to rival Brabant. Everyone gets to rival better people than I do. It's just not fair. Pull off a Cologne. Alright, I think some more people just converted over to the wrong faith. Sure looks like it. Okay. Nothing I can do about it right now. Brandenburg has grown and take more land. They are reasserting themselves. Sort of makes sense. I can't be surprised about that. How's my aggressive expansion? Pretty bad. 79, 73. There's a lot. I really would love to kill the Teutons right now while they're super duper weak and have no friends. Also, getting a truce timer with them guarantees that they can't join any coalitions. Which we could do. We could just take a couple of really cheap provinces and end up getting even more aggressive expansion. But, I don't know. I feel like we have to sit back and wait for a while. We have Polish separatists that are going to fire pretty soon. We could reduce that a little bit if we went here and increased our army maintenance. You'll see. Right now, the Polish separatists are looking like they'll be 20,000. Oh gosh, Kiev, that's scary. 20,000 troops if I send fully maintained armies over here. Now it's down to 17. Slightly more manageable. Slightly. I can't embrace any more cultures, so I guess we should do some mercantilism. Do a level of that. I'm not going to have colonialism by the time I need to take the next levels of tech, by the way. I just know that to be true. We will take scientific revolution now. So that reduces tech costs by 10% for everything. I'm going to fall behind times when it comes to admin for a little while, but it makes everything else easier. So that's good. Alright. So yeah, that helps reduce things a little bit. They're still going to fire, though. And if they do, they're going to fire here in the farmlands, which we can handle. That's better than them firing in the highlands. That's fine. 90%. I'm very glad that we were able to at least connect up with Lithuania. That makes things so much easier. What's happening here? Livonian Order is fighting Denmark? Yes. In fact, they attacked Denmark. Huh. That's funny. Yeah. We'll be able to vassalize any of those people. Just wanted to check. You never know. So what should I do with this extra diplomat? Probably improve with, let's say, Lubeck for a little bit. Just need to keep my relations topped off everywhere. Poland is trying to claim stuff. No, no, no. Not for you. Okay, they did fire. Here we go. Let's go kill. Squisha, squisha. Cologne will give Brabant money. And they're dead. And I'm out of manpower again. But at least they're gone. I mean, there is still technically this province now has its own separate unrest that could fire, but it's only going up by 3.6 per year, which is pretty inconsequential. So, reduce army maintenance, make money, spend money, make more money. That's going to be the idea anyway. Frankfurt declared war on Cologne. Everyone's beating up on Cologne now. Why? Brandenburg, you don't like me enough. Why not? We should be friends, man. Trier. Can we be friends with... We could ally with Sweden, actually. That would be an option. Could use them on something. Maybe to fight the Teutons or Denmark in the future. They'd be a good ally for the long term. Long-term ally right there, guys. Long term. Wouldn't be bad. France would not be okay with that. Anyone else I could ally? Let's think that through. I have a relationship slot, so... Out of this bunch, I could ally Muscovy? Well, that would more or less guarantee that they never fight Lithuania, but I can't imagine that's going to last forever. Sweden's the best choice here, by a long shot. By a long shot, in fact. Yeah, let's ally Sweden. There we go. Alright. I'm going to end this video here, but that's at least some pretty good progress for us. We could probably build one more thing. 0.07, 0.06, 265, no trade. 0.07 it is. There we go. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If so, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I, as always, will see you guys next time.